Vive con huevos.
Are you looking for your next game night? Yo Sabo the Game started off as a way to remember some tricky Spanish words, but quickly evolved into a way to reconnect with your childhood and share some fun memories. If you're looking to prove you're a Yo Sabo, wanting to improve your Spanish, or just have a fun game night, Yo Sabo the Game embraces it all.
Make sure to support this Latino-owned small business today and get your copy. You can find them at yosabothegame.com or on their socials at yosabo_the-game.
Thank you, Sabo.
Thank you, Osabo.
Go check them out. They have extension packs now, and also they took out a loteria.
Like a loteria style Yo Sabo.
And you can use the same cards in conjunction with those.
Yeah, we should be getting ours, I think, pretty soon.
And I believe they're still doing the running club.
They don't really post that much on it. At least it doesn't come up on my feed because I don't sorry, Carlos and Jess, but I don't interact with that one too much. So it doesn't pop up on my field.
We're not runners, as you can tell.
We are not runners. The only thing I run to is the liquor store for tall cans.
And short cans.
This should be a modelo, but my compadre, Raul, only drinks ultras. Like a bitch.
They're bomb.
They're all right.
I think I got used to it.
In the summer, they're good, but like, I don't know. Like, to me, they're just too watery.
I guess they're just more refreshing. I like drinking them after work or like
okay, just like something like chill vibes. Yeah, I feel that. Pero así para una fiesta, una peda, like.
No, you need something darker.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
Or some claws.
Oh, claws are dangerous, bro. You know what's fucking dangerous? Cutwaters. Cutwaters are the devil.
I forgot where we had them. Oh, at the game, at the Padres game when we went.
I always have them when we go to the Padres games, but they're the dude, two, and I'm on a sick one, dude. I be doing some random crazy shit.
I remember that day. Yeah, we had two each, me and Pam, and we haven't ate either. So like we were already like, all right, let's. I was already on drinking mode. I was like, all right, let's keep going. And then I forgot.
Were you guys pushing your brother on the chair? So we had a suite for those of you who, super fucking random. So my comadre rented out a suite for our compadre's birthday, and we left a little early. I think I don't remember. I was on a fucking
maybe you guys,
one,
but
you guys stayed a little
till
bit.
The end.
Yeah, you guys stayed a little bit. And I just remember seeing a story, someone pushing Johnny.
Oh,
Jesus's brother.
Yeah. Esteban he was just bringing him around. Like if he wanted to go to the bathroom, he would take him to the bathroom in the chair. That was funny.
Yeah. Oh, anyways, guys, what's up? My name is Mario.
My name is Jesus.
Welcome back to the Vive con Huevos podcast. Talk and Talks, episodio número 37. We are one short today. Comadre Pao is kind of living her best life right now in Costa Rica, but not really.
Dude.
We have a little bit of a story time when she comes back.
Did she get sick or something?
She got sick, bro.
I figured because I was watching stories for Danny and I didn't see any Pao or Meli. I'm like, oh, what's going on here?
So,
or either that or they had drama. I was like, oh, can't wait.
Se pelearon. Yeah. They got a cat fight over there. I don't want to spoil it because I'm gonna let Pao Pan kind of bring it up when she comes back. By the time the listeners listen to this, she's already back. By the time this drops on next Tuesday. We're probably recording by the time you guys are listening to this next Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I'll let her do a little bit of story time. But yeah, my baby got sick out there, man. I feel so bad, bro. She's been missing out on some activities, and like she'll text me and she's like, "Oh, like I'm with the group, but like they went out to go do stuff, and I'm just here like waiting,
chilling."
I'm like, fuck.
Is it they're at a resort?
No, so they did like it's like a group, like under 35 group.
So like in a hostel, maybe?
No, so it's like hotels, but
okay.
like random hotels. But the point of the tour is like they'll go through like the country, and they go do like adventurous type stuff. So like they'll go through like waterfalls or zip lining, things like that. But homegirl was sick, so she really couldn't join in all the group activities.
I mean, you can try to go through it all sick.
That's a hassle, bro. Imagine you're ziplining and you just Hershey squirts.
Just hanging.
That's the worst. But I'll let her do that. I'll let her tell you guys. I don't want to spoil the story. I also feel really bad when I talk about it because like she was super excited to go on this trip, and then she just ends up being fucking sick.
Hey, you guys were talking about me and some slander going on last episode when I was in here, so we can talk about her.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys were firing me.
Oh, yeah.
Not even 30 seconds in.
But
I was like, whoa, what's going on?
Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. This podcast would not be live and doing well without your help. So we need baby Jiva. But we're taking it back, guys. We're taking it back to like episode number 3. When it was just me and Jesus. Before Comadre Pao, before the sponsorships, before Are You Cool listeners, when we only had like 5 listens per pod.
And even then, we still had a lot of good feedback. So
yeah.
And we started somewhere, and now we're here, and we're moving up. And that's why instead of just because Pao was in here, we decided, you know what, let's pull through. Let's do this episode. And
yeah, we were going
to keep giving you guys something.
Keep being consistent. We were going to leave you guys hanging low key because like it's been one hell of a fucking week for me at work. Jesus too, he was talking about before we started, like we've just been fucking busy. We actually postponed. Today's Thursday.
Yeah,
we were supposed to record yesterday, Wednesday, but we didn't. And we had to postpone. And I texted Jesus today and I was like, hey, are we sure? Like, we're down to do this today.
I know.
Yeah.
I recently got a new shift schedule, and I start at 5:30 in the morning, but they want us in the office, which is...
You have to be in the office by 5:30?
Yeah, but I always arrive at 5:30. I'm in the building by 5:30, and no one's really keeping an eye on it.
Still, I mean, you live like half an hour from work, so that means you got to be out 5:30.
With no traffic, half an hour. But with, like, for example, today I did get out just because I left. So getting off at 2 has its benefits because I've been able to get home in 30 minutes too.
It's like right before rush hour.
But today I waited 20 minutes after, and it bumped up to 50 minutes. Like, oh, it makes a big difference.
Isn't it crazy how much of a difference a few minutes makes? So I make it a point to leave when I work in office. I make it a point to leave at 3. So I have this deal with my boss, and I told him, I was like, look, man, it takes me an hour. Look, exageré un poquito. And I was like, with traffic, it takes me an hour and 30 minutes to get home. It really takes me like an hour 15, guys.
But still,
an hour 15 is pushing it. It takes me like an hour 10, hour 5, whatever. Point is, it takes me over an hour to get home. So I told my boss, I was like, listen, man, I'll get here at 9 in the morning, right after rush hour. I'll power through it. I'll sign something that says I'll work through my lunch. And then I'll use my lunch to get home and work the rest of my working hours at home. Because it fucking takes forever, dude. And if I don't leave the office at 3, like 3:02, I'm out the door, fácil una hora.
Yeah, it's insane. And I remember when I used to get out at 5 or even at 3, like it just takes at least an hour. It was never less than that. And I remember sometimes, an hour and a half. Like, dude, like it's just so much time spent just
in traffic, dude. I swear,
you lose so much time,
dude. My point of view is if your job gives you a laptop and you can do your job off of a laptop, you can work from home. It's not like my dad's job where like I can't clean carpets remotely, you know.
The robot just controlling the robot.
Oh, that would be dope.
It's the future.
Honestly, you heard it here first. AI carpet cleaners.
AI janitors and everything like that.
I'm pretty sure someone's made... Japan has to have AI janitors.
Well, they have AI... I think we talked about it.
They have AI waiters.
Waiters, the robots. Yeah. I saw that it's just run by robots in the front. That's insane. That's a little scary too. But if
Do you think it'll ever get to the point where it kind of becomes like iRobot?
iRobot? Maybe.
Do you remember the plot of iRobot?
Kind of. I mean, I know there was a lot of robots. The only most recent one I can think about of robots is Westworld. Did you ever see that one?
No, I never saw that. What's the plot of that?
It's just literally robots that... At first, it was Disneyland World.
Like WALL-E?
No, it's like a place where you can go like Disneyland, but everyone's a robot. And you just don't know who it is, and it's like you just live out your fantasy. But then eventually, it comes to the real world and things like that. So
what's it called?
Westworld.
No, where's that on? What's that on?
HBO. It's pretty cool. The first 3 seasons are the best, and then after that, it kind of went.
How many seasons is it?
I think it's like 5, if anything, maybe 4. I don't know, but I remember the first 2 are my favorite, just because you're in that world. But then after that, it starts getting a little bit more hitting home too real. So, but definitely worth a watch. Where the robots are in the real world, where AI is pretty much taken over, where everyone's life is determined, like real life humans. Like they always say, like, oh, like you grew up here, you did this and this and that your whole life, and it's been premeditated that you're gonna become this by the end. And yeah, like that person became that thing. And
I feel like AI is kind of already that, no? Like with ChatGPT and all these like AI platforms, like at least in the company that I work for, a lot of it is like AI generated stuff.
Yeah, and even with the whole shopping experience, like at first I didn't believe the whole like, oh, if you say something, your phone's gonna bring it up later.
You didn't believe that?
No, and now I realize it's actually true. Like, and then I actually looked at some of the terms and conditions that were like, some apps just listen in.
Yeah,
like,
they have permissions to.
Like Amazon's one.
Yeah, Amazon and Google are, I think, the biggest ones.
I'm like, dude, what the heck? No wonder. Like, and I always get these stuff like of things we talked about or mentioned, and
you know what freaks me out? I don't know if it's happened to you, where I think of a product, not even saying it out loud. I shit you not, bro. Like it's fucking scary. I think of a product, and it's like a ad on Instagram, like maybe like an hour later.
It's because I feel like it's more like our phones know what we think because we just use it every day, and like it just knows our habits and where it can lead to. And yeah, I mean, my phone always knows what to sell me. Like things that pop up as ads, I'm like, dude, these are things I want or I would buy. But because of money constraints, I'm like, I can't buy everything. But I still end up buying a bunch of stupid things. Like the other day, they finally convinced me to buy this air freshener that's out of wood. It's called Drift, I think it's. I don't know if you've heard of that.
I've never seen that, yeah.
It smells good. I mean, I have it in my car.
It's out of wood?
Yeah, so it's a wood. They dip it like in some oil. So, and it smells good.
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
And like you just replace the wood every 30 days. So
you clip it on your
the visor. Yeah, and I tested it. I'm like, dude, that's actually legit versus, buying the little air fresheners. And they actually smell good.
I'm not a big car air freshener guy. No? I should be because I feel like I always carry a bunch of shit in my car. Like I have my golf shoes in there. Or I always carry like a sweater, or all my stinky ass hats. So I feel like because I'm used to my musk, I don't feel like my car smells.
You don't feel like but maybe other people
do. But I've never been a car freshener guy. Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just because I forget to replace it. Mm-hmm. So it'll run out, and I'm like, I just have the little what's it called, the Febreze ones where you can see the oil. Mm-hmm. I'll just have that shit hella empty on my fucking.
I always put one on whenever I wash my car because, like, for example, the car wash I go to, they give you air fresheners.
Which one do you use?
I use the Aqua Clean. It's right in front of the high school in Bonita.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And they always give you air fresheners. Like,
I think they do a pretty decent job for like what is it now, like $20?
It's $20. I pay the $30 one so they can shine the wheels and put the actual extra stuff and do a little bit more extra cleaning. But I do it like once every 3 weeks, maybe sometimes a month, depending. Sometimes when my girlfriend visits and I want a clean car,
I'm really bad at getting my car clean. Part of it, I think, because I feel like Jeeps look better when they're dirty.
A little.
Like they give it like
a little action.
Like character. Like, you did something.
When I didn't tell the story, but like a couple of weeks ago, I went to Yuma during the whole Hurricane Hillary. And when I came back from that, like my car was just like, it looked like I went off-roading and like,
doesn't
it looked cool. I'm like, but then like at the same time.
You get the little splatter. Yeah.
But then I was saying, it's like, I need to clean this car. Mm-hmm. Mostly because it was just full of sand, like loose sand.
Can I send me your vape?
Yeah.
That's a good transition. Do you want to talk about how we fucking went through a hurricane here in California? Well, no, not hurricane. What was it?
Tropical storm.
It was a tropical storm, but it was what did they call it? Because we had the earthquake too.
I don't know. They called it something else.
Hurricane, something like that. Yeah. Well, I mean, in San Diego County, I don't think we felt it. I think it was mostly like LA County.
More north.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the hurricane, like we were supposed to get it hard, and it was funny because I went to Yuma that weekend to escape the hurricane thing because like it was supposed to hit the coast.
Yeah.
And then
a lot of people were hella prepped.
prep. Like, it was crazy. And I went, so I'm going to go leave then. Turns out that hurricane just started shifting a little bit more inward, and it ended up hitting the inside coast versus the outside. And I got the worst of it when I was over there. When I got there, literally already arriving there was already a rain sandstorm. It was insane. Like, it felt like rocks were hitting my car.
I was gonna ask you, when you were driving, did you get like any like bad parts?
Yeah. So on the way there was just one bad part, and then on the way back, the whole way, it took me 5 hours to get back home.
Holy shit!
Yeah. So there was a sandstorm going on over there because when I parked my car, well, you couldn't see from the inside of the house. Like, it was just like yellow. Everything was yellow because of the sun and all the sand. Like, it was legit sandstorms.
So you were in Mexico.
It looked like it. And I mean, it's right there on the border. And
no, because you know how they always say, like, they depict Mexico as yellow,
like sepia tone.
Yeah.
And so just getting, so that day I had to leave. I left early too. I was like, let me leave while there's still light, because I don't want to be there like when it's all dark and no one's there.
Yeah.
And so I left, and then from the very beginning, just moving my car, I had to like back up, then move forward because all the sand was hitting the front of my car, and it just piled up sand in front of my car. Like, it was just like little sand,
like sand
piles.
dunes, sand
in
dunes
front of my
car.
tires. And like, oh, I have to back up first and then move out of the way. And it was just like, I opened my door and like a bunch of sand went in. Like, it was just like, even right now, there's still just a sand problem in my car.
Was there a bunch of wind?
Yeah, like that's the whole point.
Yeah, stupid question.
And so taking off, like, I was already going through the sandstorm. I went like no faster than 60. I had to go with the emergency lights because you couldn't really see anything in front of you. And yeah, all the cars around me, emergency lights going through, and like all you just hear is strong winds and like sand hitting my car. And that was just in Yuma. There was a part where there was two semi trucks flipped over.
That's so scary to me.
In the middle of the freeway. And then there was also like a power
outage.
Power, whatever.
Yeah, cell tower, whatever.
It was just knocked over. I'm like, dude, this place. I guess it was from the day before because pretty much that whole weekend it was just hitting hard.
So it was like a apocalyptic scene.
It was insane, yeah. And I was just driving slow, and I literally had like two hands on the wheels, like, all right, let's do this. And I tried to leave when it was less the least strong or whatever it was. So I went, and then getting to El Centro, there was a rainstorm, and they closed the 8 going up the mountains towards like Alpine and stuff.
Yeah, because the mountains is the ones that got hit the worst.
Yeah.
So from what I know, at least in California, it was the mountains, and then like east, so like the IE, Riverside, all that got like blasted.
So the thing was, they closed it, right? So I could either, 1, wait in line until they open it, or 2, go around and take an extra 2.5 hours and just go all the way around. But I didn't know how it was going to be on the other side. Like, at least I know here, like, if I just wait it out, we'll go through. And then
did you have any snacks?
I coincidentally had snacks. I had a bag of Doritos and some chocolates.
You had to ration that out.
And then water too. But the thing is, like, dude, and then I started drinking too much water. I was like, oh, damn, I'm going to start needing to pee soon. So it was closed.
Were you on the freeway stopped?
Oh, on the freeway. So they made us pull over. They made us take the last exit before going up the mountain.
Yeah.
And then we all just lined up there. And then it was just a long-ass line, just stopped. I think I was there for like an hour and a half, just waiting.
Oh, that's not
and it was raining.
bad.
Like, it was just raining. And then it just got dark. I'm like, dude, like, the whole point with me leaving early is so I can get there during light. And it got dark. And then finally, at one point, you see a bunch of cops pull up, and then emergency vehicles too. And I guess they wanted to go up front. So it was going to be the 2 cops and then like 6 emergency vehicles going up.
To like guide everybody?
To just, be the front of the line and then just move us forward. So during that whole hour and a half, a lot of people were coming out of the line. I guess they were being impatient. Like, oh, this thing's never going to open. I'm just glad I waited because, like, they guided us through. And then after they guided us through the mountain, it was just like a free, like, no traffic. Just going through.
Straight to San Diego.
And it was actually, as the closer I got to San Diego, it was just easier to drive because there was literally no wind, no rain. Like, it was just clear skies.
It was nothing fucking happened. So
I was like, I should have stayed.
It was like a regular, like, it just rained normally here. Like, I mean, it was a little bit more than usual than we're used to in the summer. But like, legit, like, my dad and I canceled jobs. Pao got a little worried at one point, and she went to Trader Joe's and like stacked up on like food that we could eat. That was like she got stuff for like sandwiches and stuff that we could eat, like just in case there was a power outage.
Yeah,
like, you know, like stuff like that. And I was like, ain't that serious, bro? But I was like, I'm gonna let you do your thing, because like just in case it does happen, like I don't want to be the reason why we didn't get certain stuff, right?
Actually, when I got home too, like there was like I got home like around 11 at the end. I left at 5. I got home almost at 11, so it took like 5 hours and something. And I got there and there was a bunch of water jugs on like in the middle island. I was like, what the heck? These guys were preparing for the worst. Yeah. There was like 20 water jugs. They had taken out all the water just in case.
So my suegra's backyard tends to flood when there's a lot of rain. And she got prepared with all these sandbags. And like she went to like I think in Bonita they were giving sandbags out at the fire station. Do. Yeah. And she went to get all the stuff, and then she's like, I didn't even need it. She's like, it just basically just soaked it up because it's been so dry in San Diego. She's in my backyard, just soaked up all the rain. And then, I mean, Pao and I kind of just took it as like a chill day off. Like we hella watched. We like finished Netflix, dude. We started watching like all these movies and like just eating a bunch of shit. But it wasn't what we expected it to be, at least here in San Diego.
Yeah.
But the homie,
we over prepared.
Yeah, the homie Angel. Shout out our boy Angel Chavez. He lives out in Palm Springs, and he got it bad, bro. Like I think creo que se le inundó la casa. Yeah, sorry, Mario Hernandez. There was his house flooded. And I know, like I saw for like a few videos of like Palm Springs and like the Inland Empire that were like super, like pretty. Vegas got it pretty bad too.
Yeah, power outages.
Vegas is still bad. I think they just recently got another flash flood.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just all happened inward. So I'm glad I got out of that. It was cool, the whole experience, getting guided, because I was kind of in the front at the end, because like after all the cars left, I was kind of in the front now.
Was Pam scared?
For me, I mean, she was keeping up. She was waiting. Like she kept texting me, and I was texting her back.
Sure you were okay.
I was watching Netflix too on my phone while I was waiting.
While you were waiting?
Yeah, just eating chips. And but yeah, like going up that mountain, I'm glad we went with them, because like it was windy still, it was raining, so like, and you can barely see things, but with all the emergency lights and the cop lights, they were lighting up the way pretty much. And I think a bunch of emergency vehicles went because there was a lot of cars pulled over to the side up that mountain. So they were picking them up one by one, because randomly we would stop. Yeah. And then we would go, and then I would see a car with an emergency vehicle.
That's a scary situation. Like if you're not patient, I feel like you would definitely, it's one of those situations where like if you're not patient, you would tend to overreact, or it's one of those overreaction moments. Our boy Andy Conchola, there's a lot of shout outs today. Andy Conchola, shout out him. He actually asked how your experience was during our hurricane season here in San Diego, because he knew that you were out there. I had told him that you were out there, and I think I told him that.
I think we were texting about, we were talking about it, and he's like, "Oh, how was your experience over there?" I was like, "Dude, it was insane, but I'm glad I'm back over here." But I guess it just happens frequently inland. Like
I didn't know it does. Well, I know like sandstorms do, like when we go to Coachella and stuff, but not like.
But it's crazy, because I've gone so many times and I've never experienced all of that, and now out of sudden all these things are happening over there. Yeah. Usually it's like just dry heat or super cold as hell, but or like I've gotten the snow part of it. Mm-hmm. That was cool. That
was something else. You did drive through a snowstorm. Did you talk about that on this?
I think I did. I drove through a snowstorm, and I went slow too, like just because I didn't know my car was going to react to that either. But I guess they tend to have cars plowing through that thing. Yeah. Because I did see a bunch of those snow plows like at the end of the road. And I feel like they do it frequently between the day. So
there's things that we just don't see in Southern California, where we're fucking.
And I'm seeing it all right now just because I go over there so often.
The things ass does. Sorry, Pam, you're not just ass. You're a homie. The things pussy does to us, man.
Yeah, puts miles on my cars.
For real. How many miles is it?
To get over there, I think it's 189.
Fuck.
Not that. 169 or 189, something like that. So it does like half a tank. And then half a tank to get back.
You do half a tank to Arizona?
Yeah.
Dude, I'll do like half a tank to El Centro.
Oh, well, because my car's
Yeah.
more eco. But yeah, I think it's half a car. And then I always fill up over there because the gas is like $1,
it's
$2
cheaper,
cheaper. Yeah, right here was like $6 the other day. I was
Dude,
like, dude,
it's
screw
so,
it, whatever.
I know we talk about this a lot on the podcast, but fuck. I'm so over it, bro. If anybody knows, I'm not joking right now. If anybody knows a fucking work from home job that's hiring right now, I know I'm on my 4th job already, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I can't wait. October 1st, they close our office. So from
I've
there,
heard-
officially no more office.
I've heard that another round of COVID is going to happen this winter.
You think so?
Yeah. Sources of friends that work in the hospital seen a little bit of a surge of people coming in for like COVID symptoms. I mean, it's not as bad as before where we would have to take like 2 weeks off and stuff like that. But I feel like if there's enough surge happening, I'm pretty sure offices will have to like close down.
Yeah. Did you hear about those? I forget where it was, in New York or somewhere, that since all these offices closed or they weren't using them, they started making them into apartments.
No.
Or they're doing plans to like just make them into homes now, like a condo/apartments.
I mean,
just
why
to
not?
use the space.
Yeah, just use the space. Because right now it's empty real estate. So like the property manager is probably losing a shit ton of fucking money. I mean, that's pretty smart on their end.
Yeah, to do something with it.
I know. I feel like I think I saw something in San Diego. They're using like older hotels to house the homeless.
Yeah, they need that, especially with the cold coming up.
Did you see that the San Diego no longer can have encampments now?
Really?
Yeah. So there's a ban for homeless that if there's a shelter around and there's space inside of the shelter, like you can call and be like, hey, there's an encampment right here, right next to the shelter. And if there's room, I think the city goes to wherever the homeless are on the streets, kicks them out, basically throws everything away and tells them there's a fucking like shelter right there. What are you doing on the street? It's crazy. But I mean, I'm all for helping. But it's pretty nasty in downtown, man.
Yeah, it's every time I go to downtown, it just smells now.
I don't even go. Like I go because like Paulina works in downtown, and sometimes we have like events to go to and stuff like that. But like, así como antes cuando íbamos, like I don't feel like I would want to go. Like if I was back at like 25, 26, and as much as we were going to downtown, like now I don't think I would go as much.
Yeah, it's. I went to a speakeasy on Saturday, and we had to park there in downtown. And like, yeah, as soon as I walked out of the parking lot, it's just people walking around like homeless, and it just smells like there's that reek.
Yeah.
Like, can't. I know I'm complaining, but I'm not doing anything about it. But still.
Yeah, no, it's just. I mean, I'm all for helping, but I'm not for enabling. And maybe we might get canceled after this podcast, but it's just to me it was like I had one of my best friends that passed away when he OD'd. Before he OD'd, he went through a pretty long road to get to where he was at, right? So I mean, we both went to Modern Day together, so I mean, there was money there. He started getting into like really hard drugs, and then that caused him to be homeless. And whenever I would try to help him, or whenever we would talk, and he got really religious. He was like, no, God wants me to be homeless. God wants this life for me. So there was just like no helping him, no matter how much I wanted to like, give him an opportunity of a job. Because I mean, I told him like millions of times he could come work with me with my dad. Even if it was like cleaning up the store because I still had vitality bowls. He didn't want it. Like for him, it was just like homeless is my path.
Like he saw it as a sign, like the little things happening to him, or like things happen for a reason.
Yeah.
I do believe in that, but I feel like we should still have a little control, or at least we're in charge of the steering wheel, right? So we can kind of move along and steer in the right direction. And obviously there'll be obstacles, but you work around it.
Yeah. It's hard, man. But before we start getting political, because I don't like doing that shit here, we're going to lose hella listeners. That's a nice shirt, bro. I like that.
Thank you.
Teddy Fresh comes out with some really nice stuff, dude.
Yeah, but they make me poor. I haven't bought in a while, and I've noticed my bank account starting to grow because I'm not buying clothes from there.
Well, it's because like their prices are pretty high up there for like t-shirts. I mean, they are pretty nice, like salen con buenas cosas. Because I've seen some of the drops that you get, and like they're pretty nice stuff.
They are. I love them. And like for example, like a shirt like this is like $40, and I even got a bucket hat which is like $40. I think I wore it last time I was here.
Yeah,
with Sylvia.
It's pretty crazy to me because like Vive con Huevos started as a clothing brand, and I know how much it costs to make a shirt. And typically, the rule of thumb is you need to double the price in order for you to profit, right? So if a shirt costs me, a blank tee costs me like $5. After printing, it goes up to like 12, 13. Then after that, then you add on the sticker, the box, the shipping, stuff like that. So you always kind of have to like double the price. So it never really topped more than like $30 per shirt. And even then, I don't think I ever charged $30 per shirt. I think my shirts were always at like 24, 25.
Yeah.
So when I see like all these brands like at like 40, 45, $50, I'm like, God damn, bro, you're making bank.
I know. I mean, those are big brands too, because they did start off cheaper too. They just, I guess they're trying to be more exclusive. I don't know, or their expenses got high. But someone I want to shout out is Athletic Apparel. They make I just bought some shirts from them. I think they're like in the 30s range, and they're really good quality. I'm not gonna lie, I love that shit. I wear.
Did they like hug you, or did they? Because
he gave me two kinds. There's one like more athletic where they kind of hug you, and then one.
Oh wait,
more
you know them?
Yeah, Athletic Apparel. Yeah, del primo de Saraí.
Oh, authentic, fool.
That's it. What I say? Athletic.
Athletic.
Oh my god, authentic apparel.
Yeah. Well, his shirts are the same brand as the Vive con Huevos ones.
Yeah, and he gave when I went to go buy, he told me, oh yeah, this one's more streetwear, so it's more loose, and I noticed the difference. And then like, oh, this one's more tight for like the gym, or it just looks tighter. I'm like, oh, perfect. So shout out, go check him out. I did say I was gonna shout him out.
Yeah,
thank you.
Shout out them. I know he asked me for a collab, and I totally fucking forgot to reply. Replied like 3 days later. I've been so bad at replying to my messages, dude. So bad. I've been like slowly morphing into that one friend that never responds.
Me too, man. There's times that I just don't answer people for days. The only person I do answer like consistently is my girlfriend.
Well, yeah, that's your girl, bro.
And then you, like, because we have things we have to work on.
Yeah.
But besides that, like, sometimes I'm like, you know what? Give me 2 business days and I'll reply here.
And even then, like with the podcast, like there's DMs I gotta answer on Vive con Huevos. Like it's gotten to the point now where like I kind of want to deactivate my personal account. Because it's like, everything on Vive. Just keep everything on Vive con Huevos. Like everybody knows it's me. Like Geezus doesn't have access to that account. Bao doesn't. I don't think Bao does. But it's just like just talk to me there, because it's like it's getting. And even on my personal, like not a lot of people talk to me on there, but it's just like having to handle both or going back and forth on the other one. And I've also been like I've been purging my followers on my personal one. I'm like down to like 800 followers. I'm like, I don't want to see anybody's shit no more. But
when Bao posts like anniversary stuff,
yeah,
dates,
then she's gonna tag me con Huevos. And also, like, I'm not the biggest fan of like. There's people who use their brand as their personal, and then it just starts getting way too personal. And I'm not the biggest fan of that, because I feel like it should be separate.
Just stay as the brand that way, especially with all the followers or people you don't even know. Like you don't want them involved everything in your personal life.
Yeah.
I think, well, I guess because when I had Twitch, it was pretty much me. So I guess that could stay the same. That's why I didn't do any separate Twitch
like
channel or things like that.
Well, I feel like that is kind of different.
Because
they follow you. Yeah.
The brand is me.
Yeah, you are the brand.
But there was a point where I was putting all these clips of like video games and stuff. I was like, I don't know if like my regular people like to see this, but whatever.
I mean, at that point, it's just kind of like you post what you want to post. That's your platform, so I feel like you should feel free to post whatever it is that you want. At the end of the day, it's you. So why should you have to tailor what you want to post because of what you think other people want to see? If it makes you happy, post it. Yeah,
that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just me and my girlfriend. So get used to it.
Oh, that's right. Congratulations. You guys say what, 6 months?
6 months.
I don't feel like it's been 6 months.
Well, I mean, we've been seeing each other for a year.
Yeah.
But
even then, like, I feel like it's been less time. Yeah. Like, I don't feel like it's been that long.
Time flies. And I think it's flying for us because, like, we don't see each other during the week.
Yeah.
We just see each other on the weekends now more often than year before because we don't have as much plans. Like, before it was like we had our separate plans. And now we reached the point where our plans are just our plans.
Yeah.
And we've just been trying to, every time we have free time, it's like, let's just fill it up. And this next couple of months, we just have a bunch of things going on.
What do you guys? Oh, I mean, your birthday. Shout out your birthday in end of September.
Yup.
But aparte de eso, what else do you
I'll put
guys
my
have
Venmo on my story.
Actually, so I thought about that. I thought about putting your Venmo like the day before. And
I'm doing the day out. So here's my Venmo. Go ahead.
Buy us a shot.
Buy me a drink.
If you really love Jesus, buy
you know,
him a shot.
I think a couple of friends did that last year on my birthday. I think where was I?
I don't know.
No, when we went to Disney, someone did that to me. It's like, hey, give me your Venmo. I'll send you. I want to buy you a drink over there. And they sent me a Venmo. It's like, oh, sick.
For your birthday?
Yeah.
We went to Disney for your birthday?
It was like 2-3 years ago
okay.
when I did a Disney trip. And then I think last year.
When you went to Orlando?
No, when I went to Disney.
Oh, Disney. Okay.
Yeah.
That's because I called both of them Disney.
That was a while back. And then, maybe over there, maybe it was that one. I don't remember, but I remember they did it then. But then I remember last year too, even though last year was a birthday at my house, someone still wanted to send me like, oh, let me buy you for your next drinks out.
What did we do for your birthday last year?
We were just at my house. We did like a Dia del Muertos theme, remember?
Oh, I do remember. Yeah, we set up for you. Yeah.
That was dope. And but this year, I want to go. We're going to go to the Oktoberfest in San Diego. So if you guys want to go, we'll be there. Downtown, September 30.
Oktoberfest. Let me give them the dates.
Check it out. It's on SD Bucket List.
Oktoberfest.
Shout out SD Bucket List because I've been using them to plan all my dates. This is not even an ad.
For
they
real?
just have good stuff on there.
There should be an ad. Hey, fucking sponsor us.
I'll start tagging them.
Yeah. The San Diego. Oh, is this the right one?
It's SD Bucket List.
Oh.
And then I guess it's their event. Because I know there's one in El Cajon that's a big one, and I've heard of that one every year. But
Where's this one at?
this one's in downtown.
In downtown?
Yeah, right there, like on Market Street. They're gonna close down the street. I like those.
Well, we do that. You usually do that for Halloween. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should do something for Halloween. Like I was thinking, like all of October we come in
Costumes.
in costumes.
Yeah, me and Pam, we've been looking at costumes because, like, I'm pretty sure we're going to go to that Halloween downtown thing because I want to take her. But we've been looking at different things. The top contenders right now are, like, Joe and Love Goldberg from Love, from You.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's one of them because I already have, like, hats, and it's easy to do it for me.
Are you going to chop off your hair?
No, I'm just going to put my hat on.
Oh, okay.
Well,
yeah, because dead hats fit you, yeah.
Yeah. And then there's that one.
September. Oh, it's the day of your birthday too, right?
Yeah, that's why. That's how I'm doing.
It's on your actual birthday.
I saw it. I was like, you know what? I'm actually gonna do it.
I didn't check the date. I thought it was like maybe like the day before, but it's actually on your birthday.
Because I was gonna do Disney, but I was like, nah, it's too soon to just plan that out of nowhere. Just because it's so freaking expensive,
dude.
And I really want to go because I haven't been since the last time we went.
It's been a while. Because I think we canceled our
passes in October.
Disney pass, in October.
Because we went the 14th, which was Ozzy's birthday. I remember. Yeah. That was like the last time we could use it.
One of the last times, yeah.
Damn, yeah, I miss it. But they don't even have the. I would have bought the pass if it was on sale, but
I kind of want to go for Oogie Boogie Fest.
We have to buy that early.
Yeah.
Because
but it's just for Oogie Boogie Fest, right?
Yeah, so you go in like, I think it's like they start at 6 or 7, but you can go like a couple hours before just to enjoy the park a little.
Okay.
But during the fest, you can go on the rides or you can do the whole event of it.
Would you go to Oogie Boogie Fest dressed in your Oogie Boogie? Or do you think that's too much?
I could try it. Do you have it? I don't even know.
I don't know if I gave it back or if it's still in my garage.
I don't remember. I would try to make a new one.
Yeah, you might need to because I'm going to have to use it again. Paulina's tia asked me if I can wear it again. For those of you that don't know, Paulina's tia, she has a daycare here in San Diego. But she asked me last year if I could dress up. Because every year she does like an Oogie Boogie night.
The nightmare before Christmas.
Before Christmas at our house or where the daycare is. And last year she asked me to go dressed up as Oogie Boogie because I told her my friend does sick-ass costumes. All the kids were fucking scared as soon as I walked in, bro. And my mind, dude, I wanted to go in like running and be like, and just fucking scare the shit out of them. But I felt bad. It was even a trauma.
And these are kids?
These are kids. I think they're all under like 6 years old. So they're babies, bro.
I remember when I was making that costume, I had a cousin that was visiting at the time, and he was maybe like five or something like that. And he was scared when I put the mask on, and he like ran and hid under our table. I was like, bro, really? I'm so sorry.
I know it's September, but we should put like not a contemplation. I keep saying that. Is it a contemplation of all your costumes?
Compilation?
Compilation, yeah.
Compilation.
Yeah.
Compilation,
yeah, of all your costumes. Jesus did some sick-ass costumes. What is it? You were Mama Coco one year.
Mama Coco,
Pablo Escobar.
I've been the Dos Equis guy. It was The Weeknd.
Oh, I forgot about the Dos Equis guy.
The Weeknd. Most recently was Pablo Escobar, Coco, Oogie Boogie. Shoot, I forget what else I was. I have an album.
You've done a shit ton of them. Which one's been your favorite?
Definitely Pablo Escobar. Oh, Baby Yoda, I did.
You did Baby Yoda?
Yeah, remember when I painted my face green?
Oh shit, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, that was funny. And then I did Fat Thor.
Oh yeah, you did that. That one was funny. Fat Thor.
And I was Tatis one year. Fat Tatis, if anything. I don't know if you remember.
That one actually came out pretty sick. You were thick Tatis.
Thickies. Yeah, I still have that too. And then it's funny because it looks all my clothes look super tight, and right now it's all super loose.
I know when you were talking about so for Oktoberfest or Jesus' birthday, he was talking about his lederhosen. And we had talked about this on the pod before when we went to Oktoberfest in Germany, where we all, Ozzy, Jesus, and I had lederhosens. And I forgot what the dress is called. Bao was wearing it though, whatever the dress is called.
The woman one.
The woman one. Women lederhosen. And you were like, I wonder if it's going to fit me. I was like, wait, it's just going to fit you like a dress. You're going to have to wear Aussies.
And I remember I bought two versions. I threw away the one that got ripped up. But the one, I just remembered I wore it last year for Halloween.
I returned mine. That shit was expensive, bro.
Yeah.
I think
it's because of real leather.
Yeah, I feel like, how much was it? Like 100 something?
Yeah, like 120 something.
Yeah.
I wore it last year and it didn't fit that bad. Like it fit good, actually, now that I remember. The smaller version that I had.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I can pull it off again.
Let me get your fat version.
Nah, I threw it away because it's all ripped up.
Did it get all fucked up?
Yeah, I remember it got all ruined. Yeah, I'm excited. Halloween coming up.
We have a lot. There's a lot of events. I feel like the year's about to go by like quickness. Because it's like your birthday in 2 weeks. And then we got to start planning all our stuff for October.
And we got the wedding.
We got the wedding in Cuernavaca.
Sounds going to be fun.
Yeah, then we got November. And then Pau and I have Luis Miguel in November. And then the year's fucking over because December fucking flies, bro.
With all the events.
Yeah.
Dude, I know. And I just been hustling. Like you guys were mentioning it last week. I've been hustling, like just working, like especially during the week. Like I go to work, and then after work I work again at DoorDash a little bit, or sometimes I stay overtime, and then I do my pod editing, and then I still need right now I'm studying for some licenses for work. And
can you stay overtime for DoorDash? I thought you only had
DoorDash for I'm sorry, overtime for my work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because sometimes I prefer to do overtime at work because they pay more, guaranteed, versus DoorDash where just depending on tips.
Yeah, I started doing Uber Eats for like extra cash, and dude, it was such a fail. I think I did like a solid $80 in a week.
Ooh, yeah,
and I was so mad. But the thing is, I feel like because I was talking to other coworkers that started to do it too. There's so many because DoorDashers, you know how like DoorDashers have blocks, and now DoorDash has this thing where it limits how many DoorDashers there are in the system. So now when you sign up, you're put on this wait list basically, and who knows how far along the queue is. So everyone's migrating to either like Uber Eats or what's the other one?
Uber Eats. It's more open where you can just go whenever.
You can go whenever you hop on, but there's so many people migrating onto Uber Eats because of the DoorDash thing that there's a very limited amount of places you can go, or like, well, you can go, you can hop on whenever, but it's just like the orders are like
So scarce.
so scarce. Yeah.
I don't know if you tried it, but there's like package delivering.
Yeah.
I did a couple of those. Yeah, I mean, those paid good. I'm like, you know
Yeah.
what? I'll try it.
I also would try to sign up one time for Amazon, because you know how you can use your car.
The Flex, I think
the
it's
Flex,
called.
Amazon Flex, yeah. But I just don't feel like driving around with all these fucking boxes.
I know.
Yeah, and then I think what I hate is that at least with like Uber Eats, because my biggest pet peeve is going to an apartment complex.
Dude, those are the worst.
And it's drop off at door, like no contact. It's like, dude, if you live in an apartment complex that has 4 buildings
And no parking.
and no fucking parking, bitch, you better fucking put, I will meet you outside. This is a PSA announcements for all you guys that do Uber Eats and DoorDash. For us Uber Eats and DoorDash drivers, please pick up outside. Do us a favor. Get your lazy ass up and go out of your apartment complex and meet us outside. Because, dude, it is such a hassle to find it, first of all. Park. And if you're not alone, like sometimes Pao will go with me and like help me deliver just because of that. And it's like, dude, it's just such a hassle.
Yeah, I'm always scared that they're gonna tow my car because I parked like
You
temporarily.
double park, yeah.
Either double parked or in the fire lanes. Like, dude, like
Yeah.
I've been in situations where they tow my car right away. So I try to run through those stairs quick. And the worst part is, I'm gonna stereotype those people that people in apartments never tip.
Facts.
I don't know, or they just don't tip. I'm like, what the heck? I'm doing all this work and you're giving me nothing.
Yeah.
I've learned to. I used to not deny orders, but now I've learned, like, you know what? I'm gonna start denying orders that don't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, if it's close enough, I'm like, you know, I'll do the $6 ones if it's like close, like across the street or something. But if it's $7 to drive 20 minutes, and then I'm like,
Yeah,
I know for sure there's no
decline
tip in
that. Yeah,
here.
I decline that. I really appreciate the people who are like give specific instructions.
Yeah.
So I picked up one order one time, and we were in Hillcrest area. If you're not familiar with San Diego, Hillcrest has a lot of apartments and condo complexes, but a lot of them, because they're so close to downtown, are gated off, or they're privadas, or they're private areas. And I really love this one time. This guy was like super specific. It's like, hey, the entrance is, because there was 2 apartment complexes with 2 separate entrances. There's the one on the left. This is our entrance code. And he gave me specific driving instructions to where his building is. And he goes, there's 2 entrances to our building. The one closest to my apartment is the one at the end. So park in the fire lane. And then he gave me the instructions, and he just gave me like super detailed instructions to how to get there. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
And I appreciated that so much. Like, I was about to give him the tip. Like, I was gonna staple $5 onto his bag and be like, thank you so much.
Yeah, and I appreciate those that tip. Like, for example, like the ones where you have to go to Vaughn's or something and pick up a couple things for grocery.
Yeah.
And I ask them, like, hey, they don't have this, but here's a picture of the things they have. And then once I drop off the order, they leave me an extra tip. So I started doing that when I do orders.
Yeah.
Because I just did one this weekend. I'm like, oh, I need this. It was a big order. It's like, oh, I can't find this. But luckily, I know my Vaughn's. Like, oh, it's going to be in this aisle, this aisle. It's like, oh, thank you so much. And that person, I gave him an extra. It's like, oh, thanks for reaching out instead of just saying, oh, they don't have it, or things like that.
I started the extra mile.
I started tipping my people more because I know how it feels. And they appreciate it. I've gotten so many appreciation texts from drivers like, hey, thanks for the tip, because people normally don't tip.
It just goes a long way. Like,
tip.
Yeah.
You guys better tip.
Yeah, for real. If you haven't done Uber Eats, I dare you to do Uber Eats for a week, and then you'll understand where we're coming from.
That actually brings something up. I don't know where I heard this, but what's the ground rule of like tipping? Like, I think with delivery, any type of delivery, or if someone's doing service to you, definitely tip. You know, waiters. Even if it's doing a bad job, at least leave something, because at least they're bringing you food. They're taking your order.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about the ones where like you go to Pokey 1.5 or something where like they take your order and then they just flip the thing around and say, hey, leave a tip.
You see, at first I never would tip. I was like, fuck this. Like, you ain't doing shit, bro. You're just you're just like scooping stuff into my bowl and handing it off to me. But then I got Vitality Bowls, and I found out how much goes into the back. And I was like, okay, now I know that these guys have to defrost all the fucking shrimp and defrost all this stuff. Do a lot of prep work in the back, right? I mean, ask me when I had Vitality Bowls, I would tip. Now I don't tip. When it's like services like DoorDash and stuff like that, and maybe I'm wrong. I mean, there's gonna be people hating on this shit, but maybe I'm wrong and I should be tipping. But now it's just like, unless it's like Uber Eats, and because like now I specifically know like sometimes how hard it could be, and like $2 extra on the tip, $3 extra on the tip can go a pretty long way. Especially when you have like a ride that's like, when you're pretty close to the restaurant, it's gonna be like $5. So I don't know, man. I think now it just kind of depends on the situation. Like if I go to Crumble with Bao, I won't tip.
Yeah, I don't know. It's because I worked in fast food. Like,
yeah.
I didn't get tips. I had my earned wage, but
Yeah.
I don't know. They just started implementing tips into everything now.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
And also in Vitality Bowls, not a lot of people tipped either. There was always like $2-3 at the end of the day. I mean, exaggerating. There was maybe like $15-20. But I'm talking about like a
$2-3 for the employees.
Yeah, yeah.
The rest for me.
Yeah, because the way we had the online tip set up, it was based off of hours worked, because there was no way for me to track who was working on that shift, because it was on a credit card. It all came out in a lump sum at the end of either the day or at the end of the week, and it was never at the end of the day. So the way the tips worked on card was, there was at the end of the month, we got how much it was extra. And then at the end of the month, I averaged out who worked the most. And then the tips were distributed based off of hours worked. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like, for sure, I just don't tip if it's like that type of fast service.
Yeah.
But if it's something where they're legit, like restaurants, like, waiters, or something's getting delivered to me, for sure. It doesn't matter what type of delivery. I'm always going to leave a tip.
Where I don't tip is the Padres games.
Oh, yeah.
I never tip.
I do tip at the bars, but I don't tip that much either. Like,
I don't tip at the bars.
I do $1 a drink, because I know I keep going back and forth. So I do $1 a drink. So
unless you're making my drink, then I tip, because I feel like that's different. But if you're just opening up a Cutwater for me, then I don't. I was like, nah.
Yeah, I just do a hard $1 per drink. Unless they're being like, they like put an extra shot, or they're just hooking me up.
Yeah.
Then I'll put a little bit extra.
Yeah, or sometimes I'll ask them, because Padres has the 2 per person limit on drinks where you're going to buy, and sometimes I'll be like, hey, can I just get like an extra one? Like, especially because I try to take advantage of the happy hour. And I was like, hey, let me get an extra one or something. You see some mamones, and they're like, no. There's some people who are like, all right, whatever. Then I'll tip them. Or I'll tell them, damn, should I really put this out there? I'll tell them, be like, hey, can I buy 2 more Cutwaters? But like, I'll give you the $20. And then like, hey, whatever, what's up?
They'll take it. Damn. Yeah. That's smart. I'm gonna start. Well, I don't carry cash. That's the thing. I stopped carrying cash a lot.
I always carry like a few bucks in my pocket.
I need to start.
I think that's a habit. I feel like, well, because you don't go to TJ that much anymore, but
no.
I feel like for me, it was a habit, always carrying cash.
Well, even TJ, there's a lot of things I just do card now.
Yeah.
Every time I go to when I went to Mexicali, I just pay card now. And especially because the exchange rate, well, I mean, even if you do it through the card, exchange rate sucks.
Yeah.
Like, I just remembered, I have to pay the hotel. And I guess when we first reserved it, it was so cheap in dollars.
Now it's like $700.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So I checked it the other day, because Bao was like, oh, let's finalize the payments when we got the flights. She's like, I'm gonna put the cards on the flights on my card, and then if there's a difference, well, then I'll just give you the difference of the hotel, because the hotel's on my card. And then I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, we're probably gonna drop like maybe like $400-$300 per flight, which is kind of what the rate was going for the hotel. And then I checked the hotel, and it was like 7,000 pesos, no sé qué, and I divided that by like 15, 16, and I was like, what the fuck? It's fucking $700 right now. I was so mad that I did the pay later.
I know. I was like, damn, I should have just paid it then.
Yeah.
Even if it was just an installment or something, I should have done something. Yeah. So now I'm still holding. I was, you know what? Maybe the dollar's gonna go back
good,
up.
yeah.
So I'm still waiting to pay that one.
Anyways, I need to pee.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Jesus, future Jesus, pause.
Pause. All right.
Are you planning a big move, whether it's commercial relocation or residential transition? You need a moving company you can trust. That's where our sponsor comes in. Today's podcast is brought to you by the experts in logistics, relocation, and space planning. All Moving LLC. They are your go-to moving company for all your moving needs.
So if you're ready to take the hassle out of moving, contact All Moving LLC today. Visit their website at www.allmovingco.com, or you can find them on their social at All Moving LLC. Links will be in our bio. Go check them out.
Thank you, All Moving.
Thank you so much for the sponsor.
And move out of wherever the hell you need to move out of. Call them. They're the shit. They're the homies. As for Esteban, he's a homie.
Why run the risk of breaking your backs? Let the experts take over.
Yeah, we're old now. Majority of our listeners, I say the demo is in around like 25 to I think like 40.
That's old.
We're old. Once you hit 25, your body's not the same.
There's knee risk.
Yeah.
Back risk, arm risk.
Everything. Everything's
fingers,
a risk.
Arthritis, all that.
Yeah.
Why risk it?
Don't risk it. Don't risk it for the biscuit. Call All Moving LLC.
All right. Not as good as Paul's clap.
Because she gets really close. What's up, guys? We're back.
We are back. We just had a refill.
Refill. I had a X-fill.
Modelo, sponsor us.
For real, facts, dude. I fucking love Modelo.
We need to start. I hit up Dos Hombres, which is a mezcal.
How was that?
They just replied once. And they reposted my story, but that was pretty much it.
Was it good, though?
It's pretty bomb.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. It's the creator. It's Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul, the ones from Breaking Bad.
Oh,
it's their mezcal.
I saw you post. Oh, I saw. I don't know if I hopped on their Instagram
or maybe Pam.
Posted something.
Pam posted something with them in the front.
Yeah,
so it's their mezcal, and it's really honestly good. Like usually I'm not into mezcal, but that one's good.
Is it like super smoky or like
it's smoky?
Okay.
It's like nice and smoky.
Because like that's the point of mezcal, no? The smokiness.
Yeah, I'm digging it. We still have some. We were gonna bust it out during the party we had this weekend, but I was like, nah. And then she's like, nah, let's save it.
Save it for an occasion.
Yeah, so we still have it. But
how much is a bottle?
It wasn't bad. It was like $60.
Okay,
it's normal, average. That's how bottles tend to be these days, 50 to 60.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
get into some would you rather's.
We got some would you rather's. Well, we have a game. It's called Would You Rather. And they're pretty interesting. And I paid for the premium version just for you guys.
Because last time we had to go through commercials.
Yeah, no more commercials. All right. Would you rather marry someone you don't find physically attractive but has a great personality, or marry someone who is great looking but doesn't have a personality you like? So good looking or good personality. And just for this does not have to do with our current current situations. All right, you guys don't count. This is just if out of nowhere.
Pao's pretty open. She knows my train of thought. Fuck. Like a part of me wants to say the attractiveness, but that's just because like of Instagram and stuff. But I feel like me as a person, I would go with the personality.
I feel like you would just get tired of them too.
Yeah.
If you don't like them.
Yeah.
Like it's like, why am I here?
Like I feel like I'm too much of a goofball and too much of an idiot sometimes to like not be with someone who can reciprocate that.
Yeah. And 76% said the same thing as us. Go out and drink or stay home and drink.
Stay home.
Yeah, I'm in that stage where I'd rather stay home and drink, or go to someone's house versus going to a club or bar.
I'm much more of of like a tap house type of person now.
tap house?
Like Third Ave, like
Oh, okay, yeah. Like something chill.
like a brewery, yeah, like hella chill.
But even with those, like I'd rather just do them once in a while versus
I
I prefer to come over and have drinks with you guys, or if you guys come over to our house versus like kind of how like we've I guess more often everyone's been doing just more going to each other's houses versus going out. Saving those for like special occasions or just one-offs.
Yeah, I've gotten like very paranoid about like DUIs and like just drunk driving in general because we did it so much when we were younger that like
it gives you that ick feeling. Like I was like, I don't know why I did that, or I just got really lucky that.
Yeah, and like now I don't want to feel that way, or like I think I'm more conscious of the fact like something that could happen, whether it's me and my passengers or somebody else.
Mm-hmm. I think. Well, this one's interesting. I think Bao would answer different from us, but drink beer at every bar you pass or drink coffee at every cafe you pass?
I should definitely take the coffee, bro. Beer.
Yeah, beer.
Beer's me. Beer
me. Be horny 24/7 or be horny only 1 day per year?
Oh.
I feel like I'm horny 24/7.
Yeah, I feel like 24.
When Bay's around.
I didn't process that. Damn, but does that mean that we're walking around with a massive boner all day?
I don't know. I don't think so, because you could be horny and not have a boner.
Like just like the thoughts of like
if you're like if you're well developed in your life.
Yeah, horny.
Yeah.
Horny all day.
Have kids first or get married first?
Fuck them kids. I say marriage because I've always been the type of person to want to get married and enjoy the marriage for a little bit before we have the kids.
Yeah, same here. I just rather be stabilized because I feel like when you're married, you have a plan already, right? You have your place. You guys have thought about the kids, and maybe that's next. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with having kids first. It's just that I feel, for me, I'd rather in my life go the. I don't want it to sound bad, but I just rather go more organized.
Yeah, you have a plan,
but you never know. You know, things happen.
Shout out to Alejandro from Me Too, our
homeboy. Congratulations,
having a baby.
Congratulations,
bro.
Baby girl, I think it was.
Was it?
It was a girl, I think.
I don't remember.
I think it was.
Cheers to you, bro.
Cheers. I wish it was a Twisted Tea. Kiss everyone wherever you go, or never kiss anyone ever again.
Like strangers?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay, say them again.
Kiss everyone wherever you go, or never kiss anyone ever again.
Never kiss anyone ever again.
Yeah, I feel like you just pick
Kissing
up something.
Everybody, like what if I'm walking by a homeless in downtown?
Yeah. Ugh. Give up pizza for a year or give up sex for a year?
Pizza.
Yeah. You can give up pizza. I mean, I love pizza, but I can live without it. Yeah, I'll probably lose some weight from there. Now let's give this one. This one's stupid too. I feel like it says it was an adult version, but I feel like it's young adult.
Would you rather have bad gas or always have a dry mouth?
Bad gas, like just farts?
Yeah.
Or always have a dry mouth?
But I feel like a dry mouth would give you like your mouth would smell, like your breath would smell.
Yeah. And I just feel like it give me a headache too, because I feel like that just means I'm thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
But was it bad odor or what was
bad gas or really bad dry mouth?
Damn.
I would go with mouth.
Yeah.
Imagine you just ripping ass.
I don't want to rip ass everywhere I go, especially at work or I don't know.
Or when you get those farts where it's like you don't know if it's a fart or you're just gonna shit yourself.
Too many times. Do you have another one?
Would you rather poop in only wait, hold on. Would you rather puta madre. Would you rather poop in the only toilet at the party knowing that you'll clog it, or poop in the bushes in the backyard?
What was the first one again?
Would you rather poop in the only toilet in a party knowing that you'll clog it, or poop in the bushes in the backyard?
Damn. And I can't fix this clog.
No.
I feel like I've clogged toilets before, and
That's definitely happened to me a few times.
I think. I mean, if I poop outside, would anyone know?
I'm going to say yes.
I'd rather just clog the toilet and be humane.
So this past Saturday, I went to the game with my suegra and her best friend, one of her best friends, Elsie. Shout out them. And we went to Third Ave after the game, and your boy needed to take a shit. So we went to Groundswell, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna take a shit here. I'm not the type of person, like, I'll shit anywhere, anyone's house, like, no shame. But there's something about taking the shit at a brewery, especially a small brewery like Groundswell, that I don't like. And I was like, fuck it. Like, I either had to shit my pants or I'm going to shit here. So I went and I took one of those like fast shits where you're just sitting there and you're just like, making sure everything comes out. And then someone was knocking on the door. And
Dude.
I hate that shit.
I don't mind going in public. It's just that whenever they start knocking, that's just like it just triggers something where it's like a pressure, like you need to hurry up, or like it just makes you uncomfortable. Like, oh, I need to hurry up. Like, I don't want to be rude, or I don't know. Like,
I don't know if this happens to you, but like, do you ever, like, when you're feel pressured, do you ever feel like your shit just doesn't stop?
Yeah.
Or like you just have to you have to wipe and abnormally.
Does it stop?
Yeah.
Please.
And you have to wipe an abnormally amount of times.
I hate going in public because there's no bidets, or like anytime like at my house or if I go to my girlfriend's house, I always have wipies or a bidet in hand, and I know I'm always clean. But
so I started. Your boys become a crossbody bag wearer, and now I start carrying wipies in my crossbody.
I should start doing that. I have those disposable. Oh, well, I take them.
You used to have the dude wipes.
Well, I have those, but I take them to like events, like festivals, or if I go to Disneyland or something. Like, I always have those, but I never really thought about just always carrying one.
Yeah,
I should probably try. That's the whole point of it. These started getting boring. I don't know why I paid for this.
Would you rather be born without knees or without elbows? So like right now, would be sitting like. Just
without elbows, that means you can never.
So we would just be like
this
the whole time. Imagine standing up, like that'd be.
You have to like tilt over.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. That's all. It's like being like a Barbie. No, it's literally a Barbie.
Yeah, it's a Barbie. Yeah.
But at least Barbie has like. It's both of them. I think I'd rather have no. Oh, dude, that's hard. No knees, I guess. I'll go with that because I feel like I don't see myself.
Yeah, having not mobility.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Imagine trying to wipe your ass without movement in your elbows. You definitely need a bidet then.
Let's see. Okay, maybe this one. These started game, but this is the last one for me. Let your partner choose every movie you watch, or let your partner pick every restaurant you eat at. I feel like she picks everything anyway.
I was gonna say, I think Pao picks all the restaurants we go to. But only because she's a foodie. What was the first one? Movie?
Or have him pick every movie, or have him pick every restaurant?
No, definitely restaurant. Because Bao has picked some movies where it's definitely questionable. Like, we're like halfway through the movie. I'm like, bro, why'd you pick this shit?
Would you rather lick or suck?
What?
It just says lick or suck.
Lick.
Same. This is an interesting one. Have all the chats on your phone leak, or have all the photos on your phone leaked?
Fuck.
I think I'd rather have chats.
Yeah.
Just because my photos are private.
Yeah, I feel like chats.
Some things are not for the public.
Would you rather never have an orgasm or never find true love?
Never have an orgasm. I feel like I'd just be happier.
Like you just
With
come
someone.
without having the sensation of coming?
I think the point is you just never come. Like you never get there. Like
I
it's
didn't
just
think about
another
that, yeah.
exercise.
But then you can just fuck forever.
Always wear underwear or never wear underwear? I feel
Always
like I always
wear
wear underwear. I don't know who.
I feel so weird going commando.
I feel like it makes my other clothes, like my shorts or my pants, dirty. The only time I
Yeah.
don't wear underwear is swimming trunks because
Yeah.
most of those have like underwear.
I don't understand people who wear swim trunks with underwear or underwear with their swim trunks. I feel like that's so uncomfortable, especially with the liner.
I only do it if they don't have a liner, or if for example, if I go to like when I went to the pool parties at Vegas, then I would have underwear. I would
Oh yeah, Vegas. Yeah, that's different
because it's more going out.
Yeah,
Than because we didn't really get in the pool.
but I feel like in Vegas it's like more of like a clean thing. Like there's like an extra layer of protection against my dick.
Yeah. I used to do it all the time, but now I switched it up. But now I do it on those occasions. Or if I'm going out to a pool party, even if it's a friend's house, but I'm not getting in, I'll still wear the underwear. But if I know I'm getting in the pool, I won't wear it because I know I'll be uncomfortable in the pool.
Would you rather give 5 blowjobs per day or have anal sex once every couple of months?
To me,
Yeah.
either blow 5 dudes or have a random dude every couple of months.
Yeah. Just ram your ass.
Damn it. And how much is the blowjob? Just once?
Would you rather give 5 blowjobs per day or have anal sex once?
They can ram me once every couple of months. I don't care. I'm not gonna do it every day.
Imagine un negrote, güey, like the size of the microphone. Just
that's huge. Look at that shit. That's
Sometimes I just don't drink enough water, and I feel like I'm getting rammed by a black dude anyways at the end.
you need water, bro. I've never had those type of shits before.
Where I'm just sitting there crying like, oh my God.
It doesn't come out.
No, I just let it. I try to let gravity take over, but I just have to eventually push and stretch to extremes that I didn't know were humanly possible with my body.
Have we done this one? Would you rather have sex in front of your parents or have to watch your parents have sex?
I'd rather do it in front of my parents. Screw it.
I'd rather die.
I'd rather just not have sex.
Just kill me now. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to watch
Yeah,
it.
no.
And I know they're listening. No, thank you.
There's I saw this today actually. That's gonna conclude our Would You Rather's, guys.
That was enough.
Yeah, we're keeping it short today. We're trying to keep it short today. There was a who's one of the chicks from Stranger Things.
Millie something?
Yeah, did you see that her dad was directing one of the movies that she's in, and he directed a sex scene?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
That's awkward. But I mean, I know they're not really doing it in...
Well, no, but imagine your parents having to direct the sex scene. Like, imagine you're just there and your dad's just like, mijo, hazte más pa acá. And...
Enseña chichi más.
Yeah.
Touch your chichis more.
More titty.
More moaning.
More clit.
That is weird. But I don't know how the Hollywood... I know because there's stories of like them actually doing it on set versus not doing it. I don't know how they actually do it, but...
They wear like a sock. Like a skin...
Skin tight stuff.
Yeah.
No, that feels awkward.
I wouldn't be able to have I wouldn't be able to perform in front of like a room full of people.
That's just porn at that point.
Yeah. But anyways, guys.
Did you have any?
Oh, you know what? There was one comadreando for you. Where is it? Before we log off. Remind Jesus about Pelonche?
Oh, that was a bird I had.
And what happened to him?
When it was a bird that we had, but it was in Mexico, and that one's just, I guess it was mine. And one morning it died, but I guess I didn't want to accept that it died. And then my grandma, I don't remember exactly what happened, but my tia knows the story. But I keep blocking it out of my mind. But the trash people were coming over, and I was crying like, "Don't throw him away! Like he's still alive!" Or like, "We need to bury him." And no, they put him in a bag and
threw him away.
And I was like crying like crazy. But it was like a bald parrot, like a parrot, but they had like a bald spot. That's what we call them, pelonche.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask you why the name.
That was traumatizing. I don't even remember the full story because it's one of those that I
You block a lot of shit, bro. Like,
I don't need to remember them.
And I'm over here with a shit ton of trauma.
I try to move on, but they keep bringing it up. But that was that. I tried to see if there was any responses, but no one.
Yeah, my phone's recording, so
no one was cool enough to answer.
Yeah, for real, y'all suck. Fuck you, listeners.
But stay tuned.
Yeah, but keep tuning in. But anyways, guys, we're going to keep it a little short today because Comadre Pao, like I said, both Jesus and I have had real crazy-ass weeks. I'm pretty sure this is about like an hour 20-ish.
Yeah. I mean, once we cut it down and all, it'll be an hour.
But, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, today we didn't want to miss a Tuesday. We want to be consistent. You guys deserve a podcast at least every Tuesday, even though we really wanted to cancel today. But we love you guys. Jesus, do you want to leave the listeners with anything today?
Thanks for tuning in. We started making videos, so you guys better start watching it, especially those that were requesting it.
The ones that were requesting
it. You guys better be watching.
Share it.
Because we need those likes and subscribers to go up. So
yeah, make sure to hit the notification bell.
Like, subscribe on YouTube, follow, check out all our bios, follow us, interact with us. And
I don't think you understand how much a follow and an interaction goes. Like, so if you guys aren't participating, you guys aren't commenting, you guys aren't giving us ratings, then that just fucks with our money.
Yeah.
And then we can't have better content. And then what that means is we're going to have shittier content than all the other podcasts you guys listen to.
Yeah.
So unless you guys want us to be up to par, then you know what? Share it.
Be part of the change.
I don't understand why you don't share it with your familia.
Be part of the change. And thank you to Yosabo and All Moving Company for sponsoring. You guys are the best.
Yeah, we really do love you.
And go check them out. Give them a follow as well. And pretty much it. Oh, if you guys have any ideas for Halloween, for a couple costumes, let me know. We're still kind of shopping around, but if you guys think of anything, put it in the DMs or in the comments.
Yeah. What Jesus said. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this little short podcast of me and Jesus. When Pao comes back, I'll make sure you guys know what happened to her and her adventures this past weekend. But we love you guys. Y como siempre, live your best life. Fight your fears. At the end of the day, the only things that you regret are the things that you did not do. So Vive con Huevos, guys. We love you. Peace.
Peace. Live with eggs.